Hi guys, and welcome back to She Dreams, She Plans. Today's video is going to be a plan with me mock-up where I use just one happy planner. No extension packs, no sections, no anything. One of my subscribers requested that I do a mock plan with me because she was kind of in a dilemma where she needed to record multiple things like some health numbers. She needed to record her food intake while also being a working mom, having to take care of her home, and also getting some personal time in. A lot of times we get so drawn in to the planner community that we want to have multiple sections, we want to have multiple planners, we want to have the extension packs. And I will say that I am a person that has an extension pack. I'm a person that has multiple sections. That does not work for everybody. So every planner that you see is not going to be the one that is what is for you. So what I'm doing is trying to show you how you don't have to have an extension pack. You don't have to have the multiple sections. You don't have to have a chunky mini because you're trying to stuff so much stuff in there because you believe that you need to. I'm going to show you how to use your notes section, how to use your weekly to get everything that you need. So let's get started. Okay guys, so what I like to do when I plan just in general is to make sure that I have all of the items that I need in order to plan. So I have my silver washi here that you'll see how I'm going to purpose that. I have my Pilot G2 in a 0.7. I have a Sharpie, a Sharpie, and you'll see how I'm going to use that as well. And then I have my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen, also in a 0.7. I'm going to use the blue pen for a pop of color. You can use whatever color you want, but I'm going to use blue. So let's get started with what I want to do. Oh, and I have a little card here, which is good for rip and washi. So what I'm going to do first is to cover up the notes area, because for me, I'm not going to use it as a notes, and that's just how I plan in general. I don't use my notes section for notes. I use it for, currently I use it as my way to track our spending in our bank account. I use it for like simple reminders, like to take my medicine, take my vitamins, and things like that. So you don't have to use it as a note section. So what I'm going to do here is use my Sharpie, and I'm going to be a person that has high blood pressure, and I want to track my numbers twice a day. So if you had like a Sharpie pen, that would work better because it's not as bold. But this is all I have, so we're going to work with it. So on here, I want to record it in the morning and in the evening. So on the first line, I'm going to write morning and evening. And on the side here in the margin, I'm going to write Monday through Sunday. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a line. And if you have a ruler or anything handy, you can use that, but I don't have one right off the bat, so that you have the line going straight down the middle. So we've done that. I'm going to take my silver washi again and make another section. And just rip it off. Okay, so it's not perfect on either one of those actually, so that's okay. I'm going to take my Sharpie again And I want to track my spending here. Again, Sharpie pens. I don't know where mine are because I do own those. Will work wonders in there. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to write Monday through Sunday down the sidebar. Okay, so then I have a little bit more space down here. So what I'm going to do is separate it by some more washi. And you can use multiple colors, but I have a lot of silver, and I have a lot of washi that I just don't use. I thought, again, when I started planning, I thought that I needed all these stickers. I thought I needed all the washi that came out. Like, girlfriend, you did not need any of that. You could have saved your money, homegirl. So, right here, I'm into my faith. And so I'm going to put a little Jesus in the mix for the week. So I'm going to put my verse of the week. And I'm just going to put John 3:16 right there. Right? So now we have repurposed our note section so that we can record our high blood pressure numbers, our spending for the week, and then our verse of the week if you so choose. So right there, you've already recorded some stuff that you've been wanting to record. So the next thing I'm going to do is put my headers across. And I'll show you what I want to do with each section. When we come back, you'll see that I have my headers going on for me. And then I'll explain to you why I did it the way that I did. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I have placed my headers. And I will kind of explain what I've done here. So, of course, as natural, if you work outside the home, you're going to want to plan your work week, because I know that I do. Even though my weeks are very repetitive, sometimes I have meetings. There's some abnormal things that I may do throughout the day that I just want to record. If I have like a training or something like that, then I want to make sure that I'm able to record that here. So my top bar is, or my top section is always dedicated to my work. And then I don't use a lot of stickers, as you guys know. So the weekend, I just write weekend. You can put a weekend banner. You can write it differently. You can write it all the way across. However you really want to do it. What I've done here is to try to show that when you don't use a full box, you don't have to have white space. You can fill it in with a sticker. I've done that. Or you can split your box in half so that you can use the rest of the box for something else. Especially if you are trying to record a lot in your planner and make it as functional as possible. So here on Tuesday and Thursday, I've said to myself in my fictional life that I only want to work half days, 2 days a week. And so those days are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I've split this box in half, as you can see, and wrote in with the blue pen to give it a pop of color, personal for both of those days. My next section is my home section. Again, if you know the way that I plan, you know that for the weekend, even though I plan the weekend, there's things that I specifically do on certain days. But then, like, maybe doing a load of laundry, going grocery shopping, that can happen on either day. So I just write it across because I know that I have to get it done at some point on Saturday and Sunday, regardless. The last portion, I also split these boxes. So I'm a person that wants to track my meals. So in here, I'm going to write breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. So BLDS in here so that I can track my food. Or I can track the calories for each meal, however you want to do it. At the bottom, because I want to focus a lot on my gratitude, I want to make sure that I have a section where I can record some gratitude at the bottom each day as I come back to my planner. What am I grateful for? I know that that's a section that I have in my planner, and I try to do it every day. But if it were on the one page, I think that I would be more prone to record it. So what I'm going to do is kind of go off camera and fill in some blanks here. I'm going to leave some of it blank, just so you can, kind of fill in the blanks yourself. Actually, I'm not going to go off camera. I'm just going to start filling in the blanks. So I'm going to write breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And I even have some room down here that if I wanted to, I could draw a line across and track my water intake. And maybe that's what I'll do. And you can use like, I know that I use tick marks, check marks, or what have you. You can use whatever you want, guys. It is all up to you. And just so that there's no like dead space, obviously that was a lot of dead space as I'm writing, because I like to focus, and that's probably why my handwriting is good. But because I focus when I write, and when I talk it kind of gets sloppy. But I don't want any dead space. So I have a whole new camera setup, so as you can see both of my hands. So I just purchased a tripod, and it came in the mail, and I got it from Amazon. I have it kind of like jiggied in, because the way that the tripod sits, it's like you can see the legs when you record, and I'm like, who wants to see the legs? How do the ladies record like overhead? So I looked at some YouTube videos, and they showed me how. Look it up on how to do like a bird's eye view thing. It is so cool. Just want that to be known. So down at the bottom, like I said, I'm going to use that as my gratitude log. And if you don't put anything down here in the little corner, you can always write like gratitude, verse of the day. You can do whatever you want to be in that section. So again, this is like all just really up to you. So then on my personal days, what I want to do is I'm going to say that I have appointments with George. Well, one appointment with George at 1 p.m. and George is my fictitious trainer. And then on the second day, I work out with Tiana. Again, fictitious. So I filled in that blank down here in the meals, and then here in the personal. And then what I'm going to do is just jot down some things that I know that I do on the other days of the week, during the week. So when I'm filling this in, a lot of times I write down the same thing. And then if I have something extra that I normally don't do during the week, I'll put a star next to it. That I like if it's a meeting or something like that. So I'll show you here. And I mangled that whole word. That was supposed to be performance. I don't know what I wrote, guys. And then I'm going to say that I have a meeting And then on Tuesdays, I verify the time cards, and I'm going to run payroll for the week. And then on Wednesday, again, things that I typically do on a day-to-day basis. And then I'm going to say that I have a training on this day. So then on Thursday, I'm going to say that the only thing that I have to do is meeting with David. And I'm going to say that he's our safety director at 9 a.m. And then after my meeting, I'm going to go home and get ready for my training. So then on Friday, more of a lax day. So I'm just going to review. And if you guys don't know what an EDI feed is, it's like an electronic file feed to our insurance carriers. And we do that every week. I'm going to update my to-do list. And then I have, let's say, another meeting with Diana at 1 p.m. so that we fill up that whole box, okay? So, again, fictitious stuff. This is some of the stuff that I really do on a day-to-day basis. So then, for our home section, we want to kind of focus on the home. Of course, you have your personal sections just here twice. But when I think of home, I think of, you know, the cleaning of the home. If you need to prep anything for your dinner. I also think of relaxation. When I come home, I kind of want to unwind. And so, do I need to say unwind? Probably not. I don't need to say that I need to unwind. But what I can say is catch up on recordings. You know, mommy and me time with my 2-year-old. I don't have a 2-year-old. But mommy and me time, if you have children, if you, things like that. It's just, you want to make sure that home is not just, oh, I need to do a load of laundry. I need to clean up. I need to, you know, do my hair. You want to do like relaxing things in the home section, because when I think of home, again, the first thing that comes to mind is, you know, my comfy bed, my comfy couch, my office, just like somewhere that I can get away, because work can be stressful. So in this area, I want to focus on not only like cleaning up the home, but I want to focus on like some me time and some unwinding time. So for Monday, I want to make sure that I take out the ground beef. I want to do a load of laundry. And I want to be specific when I say laundry, because a lot of times I separate my clothes, and then I'm like, ooh, which one do I do first? So I'm gonna say my whites are gonna go first, okay? So then on Tuesday, we want to put meal in the crock pot. I don't want to do laundry again on Tuesday. I kind of want to catch up on my recordings. And I'm going to be specific here that I want to watch The Good Doctor, and Scandal. Okay. Then the next day we can say, let's do a load of laundry. So laundry. And we'll do Miana. And that's my stepdaughter. And then we're gonna clean living room, dining room, because they're connected. Okay, so then if we go to the next couple days, I'm gonna do this off camera and then come back. I'm gonna fill in these last two home sections, and then I'm gonna fill in things that I want to do on the weekend. Okay guys, so I have filled in all the rest of the blanks. So as you can see, I have specifically done things. So here at the bottom, again, I want to make sure that we're doing some relaxing stuff that doesn't really take any of your energy at all. And like sitting on your couch with a bowl of popcorn and watching your favorite shows is something that allows you to wind down. It may not be the best on the Thursday because you're already wound down because you didn't work a full day for the week, but you're still able to unwind. The Good Place is one of the funniest shows that I've watched. So if you have not watched it, I believe that there's season 1 is on Netflix now. So if you have Netflix, and then if you have Hulu, season 2 is on there as well. And then I want to show you guys kind of what I did. So even though I split up this home section, and technically my nail day is not home, but again, it's relaxing. It's going to relax me. Grocery shopping is home. And then at the top, I didn't put any headers, but I wanted to have a date night with my hubby. And I wrote in like when our reservations were, and then I have a lunch date with my stepdaughter, followed by a movie. And you can always break your sections down or make it a little bit more fun with different type of handwriting. Typically, I always write in print because it is the best that I have. However, here where it says followed by, I decided to use a little bit of cursive and spice it up a little bit. So this is the mock-up for the week. And I do want to add something because this is what I track in my planner as well. So I'm going to say payday up here and payday on this Friday. And then once I actually get paid, I will write in how much we get on those 2 days. So, and even you can use all the space. And so I'm going to pretend that there's someone's birthday on the 31st. So I'm going to say Josh's 21st at the top, because you can record it there instead of like putting a sticker there and, you know, all of that. Just use the space that you have. And then even this is supposed to be the 1st of January. So this is the new year. I can write in Happy New Year without having to put a sticker here. right? And so what'll happen when you do it like this, it is A, very functional, B, it makes you happy just by looking at it. It makes me happy because I'm a very like straight to the point type person. I like the pen, a lot of stickers. Again, if you've watched my videos, I don't use a lot of them. It's very minimal because a lot of times I feel like the stickers take away from, you know, what you're doing. And I'm okay with using the functional stickers and all of that, but to use just a pen only spread, I mean, that says a lot about you. I'm so serious. And so what we've done here again is to make the people that don't want to have an extension pack, don't want to have many sections in their planner, what we've done here is kind of break it down so that we are recording what our blood pressure is, because we need to track that twice a week. We're tracking our spending. We're still you know, praising the Lord a little bit here. We're tracking our meals. We're tracking our water intake. We have some personal things here. We have our work. We have our home. We have our gratitude along the bottom. I mean, it can be very functional if you make it functional. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel. If you want to get notifications, as always, click the little bell button down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you have any planner related video requests, just let me know. I do have some more videos coming up very soon that I want to share with you guys. I have been on a very fast track here and trying to get video ideas out to you guys and getting the videos posted, recorded, and all of that. So again, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye.